Welcome back to Closing Time with Nick El-Tawil. I am, once again, Nick El-Tawil, and I'm here with my good friend and guest, Derek Deardorff. How are you, D?
Doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing wonderful. And special guest today is Derek's girlfriend, a.k.a. Dr. Andrea Menhennet.
Hi.
Did I say that right, Menhennet?
Yeah, you said it right.
I said it right? Okay, thank God. I don't want to insult the doctor. She's diagnosing me today. So I went to Derek and I said, D, why don't we do a podcast on like real estate and those Characters of Scottsdale skits that we did. I don't know if you guys know, that was all Derek's idea. He just came up with that stuff and just said, do you want to do these? I said, sure. I have the camera. We just did them. But that was all him.
There's a lot of characters in Scottsdale you can put on blast.
For sure. By the way, how'd you come up with all those?
You know, you just observe people.
Yeah.
You see different characters, and it's funny to kind of stereotype people, and everybody likes stereotypes.
So the first one we did was the Old Town Bro, and that one was like the stereotype from when I was growing up, when I was like 2005. You
Right.
didn't even live here then.
No.
So I was amazed that you thought of that.
Yeah. Well, you see
But-
the old-time bros walking around
Yeah.
everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. But Derek didn't want to do that. He said, no, let's do something different. Why don't we talk about dating?
Yes.
And I
Scottsdale
said-
dating.
And I said, sure, I'm down. And then he ambushed me, right before and said, hell, I'm going to bring Andy. By the way, she's a psychiatrist. She's going to analyze you and bully you. Please don't bully me. This is my podcast.
I'll be nice. I'll be nice.
Give the audience what they want. They
I'll
want
be
you
nice.
to bully them.
Just dig a little bit.
Yeah.
So this is a little different for me because we got, real estate guys here. We're not talking business. We're talking dating in Scottsdale. Andy, are there any important topics you think we should cover?
Okay, there's so many, but we can kind of talk about just how Scottsdale in general is like its own little bubble, wouldn't you say? There's a lot of shiny things, there's a lot of allure, there's a lot of things just going on. I feel like there's just a lot of stimulus around. So, that can make options a lot more available for people. Yeah, and I think that kind of interferes with some of the dating scene. Wouldn't you guys agree?
I mean, I lived in New York City, so
You kind of know.
yeah,
have an idea
this was
then.
a step down. But
Okay.
it is interesting that Scottsdale, Phoenix Metro is the fifth biggest city in the country.
Mhm.
So it's a major city. But in Scottsdale specifically, people don't really go outside of that bubble. So
Right.
it ends up being really more like a small town, which is kind of interesting. It goes back to your point that, this is like an area and there's a lot of options and people are attractive.
Right.
Yeah. So in New York, it's like, there would be attractive girls, but it wasn't like everywhere you go, right? You'd ride the subway, you'd see some girls who were very not attractive. You had a mix of everything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
here it's very, everyone's super attractive, they're all together, and they kind of see each other over and over and over again.
I would agree.
Mhm.
I don't know. I guess what we can talk about is how does that affect you guys having all those options? Like, what do you expect? What do you want? Having all this stimulus around you, how would you handle that?
Oh, I'm the wrong person to ask about that.
Well,
I got off all the
let's talk
dating
about-
apps.
let's
I
hear
have
it.
been focused on building my stuff.
That's good.
I go on dates when I
Okay.
see an opportunity, but I'm not going to seriously date someone right now.
Can I ask why?
I'm doing some very, very difficult things in my life, and there's just no one who's going to match that energy.
Would you like to one day?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
But it's like, I'm at that stage in my life where I think I'm actually boyfriend material. Because when I was younger, I was not, and girls would just hook up with you, and it was great. And now I'm boyfriend material, and they won't just hook up anymore. They actually want to go out with me, which is like a gift and a curse. Because I don't want that.
Okay, so when is the good time for you? I know it's different with everybody, so I'll ask Derek some questions later too.
Oh.
But I don't know, when is the time for you for having a woman a part of your life? What does that look like for you?
When she can make it better and not make it worse.
Okay, what would that be for you then?
I actually don't know. It's going to take some time. I'm still doing some very difficult things. I'm building, I got the new job, managing broker for this, multiple real estate companies. So I'm working a lot. I'm also doing some stuff with Derek that I'm sure you know about that we can't say on camera.
Yeah.
We signed
Right.
NDAs.
Yep.
But, with all that stuff coming together, it's like my life's going to be very different very soon. Do I really want to waste someone's time and, are they going to help me, lift me up? Or am I just wasting their time? It's just, you don't know.
Right.
Things are changing very quickly for me.
I think too,
Yeah.
like to piggyback off that, at least for guys, and I can speak from a guy's perspective, for us, we have to be ready,
Mm-hmm.
right? We have to feel like we're ready, we're prepared, and before we start that journey.
Well, no, I'm the kind of guy who just does things.
You just do it.
I just fucking do things.
Yeah, but you're saying in your life right now, you have so many other things going on that you're focused on. That's just not really a piece that you want to entertain.
And what's you gonna do? Like move into my 1-bed, 1.5 bath condo? Like, no.
Sure, why not? Why not?
So, but the thing is, then you got to find someone who's also attractive,
Yep.
who is single, and matches all those things and makes my life better. So I actually had this conversation with Ryan Johnson the other day. We were at Kill Club. There was a girl. I ended up going home with her. Nothing happened. She went home with me, but she brought her friends, and of course nothing happened. They left. But he just texted me. He's like, well, what'd you think about her? I said, oh, well, she's a little too young. She was 23. And she's like immature in certain ways. She wants to move to New York. She'd leave her hometown and move to New York. Try that out for a bit, which I get because I did the same thing.
What's the allure to New York?
Well, she's a model. And, that's just where you go if you're a model.
Yeah.
Yeah, New York, LA. So she wanted to leave Chicago, which is where she's from. She went to ASU, graduated. Leave Chicago, go to New York, and have that life experience. And I get that. I think she should have that life experience. And I was just talking to Ryan. It's like, yeah, she's just a little immature, this and that. He's like, well, find her in 4 years. And I'm like, I think that's what I'm doing. You plant the seeds. I'll come back when I'm ready.
Okay, there you go.
I think that's my play. And I
Yeah.
told Ryan the same thing.
When you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, it's different for everybody. So, I guess going back to you more on what you want is you want to see how life goes a little bit. There's going to be some changes, right?
Oh, big changes.
So, trying to figure out how you're going to fit somebody into that type of lifestyle
Mm-hmm.
might be a big thing for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, you're talking about you're going to move her into your 1-bedroom place. So you're thinking bigger things. Like you want to have a bigger place. You want to have a livable family home and everything, right?
Well, it's just that, I like my place. It's a nice place for me. But, if you're having a serious relationship and you're doing that, it's like, what's her situation? Where's she coming from?
Mm-hmm.
For someone to think my situation is cool, she's probably going to be quite a bit younger than me. Because, she's my age and she wants to come live in this condo with me and, sacrifice everything for what I'm doing, which are my goals, and not hers. I just don't think you can find that for someone who's similar to my age.
Got it.
Yeah.
I think in this city, it's what Dr. Andy was saying previously. There's so many options, both men and women, for both. And so I think you got to be, aware of that.
Mm-hmm.
And there's only a few people, I think, who are looking for something serious. People will say they're looking for something serious, but not really.
I don't think you look for something serious. You're ready to be serious, but, I'm not going to force it with someone who sucks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. How do you tell if someone sucks or not?
It just sucks.
What are some red flags?
They
you
just
look for?
suck.
They just suck.
Give examples. I want to hear examples.
I got one. The one who is constantly seeking validation. The validation addict.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Are you thinking from a woman's perspective or a guy's perspective?
Guys.
Guys?
Yeah.
The guys who seek validation.
No, the women who seek validation.
The women who seek
Oh, yeah.
validation. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a red flag for you.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
The validation seekers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Give me an example. What's a validation seeker?
So, you're going on a date and they're talking about themselves. They light up. You give them compliments. Oh, you're amazing. You're this, you're that. You see them just feeding off of it. And then as soon as this topic shifts, the energy goes down. They're not interested. They're looking around. They're on their phone.
Well, anyone who's on a phone on a date with you,
yeah, that's a huge red flag.
yeah, it's a huge red flag.
But they're not looking for a partner. They're looking for like a little emotional cheerleader to follow them around.
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree?
I would agree.
So yeah, no, red flag, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Being on your phone on a date, if someone's on a date, like a first date, okay, if you're in a long relationship, whatever. But if you're on like an early date with someone and they're on their phone while you're like talking to them, yeah, it's a red flag, period.
Have you guys experienced that?
No, I would just take a note of that, be like, this person's not interested in me.
Yeah.
Not do that.
Yeah, that's what that communicates.
It's literally what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Like chill out. Your Instagram notifications can wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, your mom's texting you. No, she's not.
Okay, so validation seekers. What
The
else you got?
validation seekers. I think for guys, it is the status chasers, right? They want to be the biggest dog in the room when it comes to status. They want to be the guy who's driving the McLaren. They want to be the guy who is
By the way,
who knows the manager.
By the way, we're at Empire right now, Ralph. I'm sorry for everything. They actually met here at Empire, so
We did at a random event.
at the
reunion
white party
Yeah.
this summer. These guys met last summer. Now we're in the new
It was
year.
last summer.
It was last summer. I can't believe I can say that now.
Yeah. The
Um,
status the guy who's like, yeah, I know the owner of this place. Oh, I know the manager. The guy who's
Yeah,
that guy.
I
Big
mean,
status guy.
yeah. Well, so you think that's a red flag from a woman's perspective, talking about the guy?
I think if you have to flash status,
Mhm.
then you may have some insecurities.
Mm-hmm. I definitely like to do that, but I do it for a reason. I do it for my job.
Yeah, you can do it for sure.
I have a story for you.
Okay.
You remember that girl at Remy? Actually, I don't know if you ever met her. It might have been Casey. Her name's She worked at Remy. I went up to her, started talking to her,
Mm-hmm.
got the Instagrams, exchanged, asked her out a few times. So it was over the course of like a month or so.
Okay.
She started off super warm. Over time, gradually got to the point where she was ignoring me.
Oof.
I was like, okay, whatever. She doesn't know me anything, right?
Yeah.
That's just how it goes. I take my shot.
Yeah.
I miss it. Okay, whatever. I think she actually went on a date with Roth. Different story, but this was after that.
Nothing wrong with that.
We're at Decadence last week. Me and
Okay,
Casey,
yeah.
Ryan Johnson. Ryan got a table right in the middle because he loves that stuff. That's his thing. So we went with him. Thank you so much, Ryan. While we're at this table, I'm kind of standing there by myself in the back. I see this group of girls walking around, and one of them sees me, and she runs right up to me, gives me a big hug, acts like my best friend. It's that girl.
Oh.
I just stared at her. She's hugging me. I'm just staring at her. No recognition, no anything. One of her friends tried to give her an out and be like, "Oh, Laura, maybe he just doesn't remember you." I said, "Oh no, you work at Remy." Just stared her down. That felt really fucking good. That's so fucking good. That is a status chaser right there. That is
Status chaser.
You saw me out in the wild. I asked you out. You were nice, friendly at first, then just ghosted me. Cool. You see me at a table in the middle of this big event. You come up. You try and sneak into our table. No.
Ooh, that is the inverse, right? The status chasing women.
Yeah.
Yeah. It goes both ways, I would say, absolutely. But what is it covering? What is it masking? Again, Scottsdale is pretty, it's shiny, it's alluring. But, okay, yeah, how many dates have you been on where either the male or the female mention the status, who they know, all of that? It kind of takes away from really getting to know what stresses someone out. What are their morals? What are their values? What do they see as building a family or anything like that? So, I mean, yeah, it's pretty and it kind of catches people, but yeah, when it comes to really getting to know them, it's scary, it's vulnerable, and people don't really want to express their insecurities or things that, don't make them look good. We all have them.
I mean, if you go through my Instagram, I make myself look bad all the time. And I put it on the
Why?
internet, too. I put it on the internet, too.
What makes you look bad?
I don't know, it's just, you know what? Over time, it's like people just see me being goofy, and at first it's like, it's got a little weird, but then they're like, okay, this is just who he is, and they roll with it. The persistence.
I get it, but
Yeah.
do you agree in any way that, okay, I know you use the status for business, absolutely,
Oh,
that's
like-
to network and everything, but like, I don't know.
There's a balance, right?
Yeah.
Like earlier this year, I bought a crazy watch that I really had no business owning. I always wanted one. It's called an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. It's like a rapper watch. It's like a rapper watch.
Okay, so it's a good
I always
one.
wanted one. I got one earlier this year. And it's just too much. Like, you can't wear that. It's like, I'm not at that point in my life where I should be wearing something like that. It just
Right.
didn't feel right.
Mhm.
So I downgraded. Sold it, downgraded. But I still like nice things. It's just, I don't
It's
need,
okay to
I don't
just-
need the,
yeah.
you know, I don't need like the status that other people think I should have.
I
Or
get
other
it.
people tell me I should have.
Do you think there's more of a thing where it can mask the emotional parts, though? Does it keep people from really getting to know one another if we're just throwing out what we own and everything?
I think it does. I think it does. And I'm definitely not like that.
Is it, I don't know, I just want to ask because I'm curious, like, is it more of a scary thing for people to really get too close to someone?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Nick, I have a fun game we can play.
What's up?
I talk about a stereotypical date, right? A hypothetical stereotypical date, and you and Dr. Andy react to it.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right. So you're on a date, right?
You came
And-
prepared, brother.
I did. These are fun little scenarios we can go through. These are fun.
This is the Characters of Scottsdale, guys, people.
Yes. When you're on the date, all they talk about is themselves the entire time. You learn their job, their zodiac sign, their ex's zodiac sign, their brand deals, etc., and they never ask you a single question.
You got brand deals?
Yeah.
Man, you got brand deals. You tell me all about that. Yeah.
What's the fastest way to tell, Nick? Is it are they just nervous and they don't know what to say, or are they just really self-absorbed? How do you tell?
I think that it might stem from nervousness, but that's just being self-absorbed. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're going out on a date with somebody, you should want to get to know them.
Okay. From a psychology lens,
Mm-hmm.
what does this, no curiosity in someone else say about that person or signal?
It's more kind of them having the control over everything. They don't really want to get to know someone. They just want to express what they do, their interests. They're looking again for more like an emotional cheerleader rather than a true partner where it's reciprocal communication, wanting to know the other person's interests. They just care about themselves and want to control their agenda of where the relationship is going. That's how I
Ooh.
see it.
That's good.
Well, are you even getting into a relationship with someone like that? Like, if someone doesn't ask any questions and they're only talking about themselves?
Yeah, no,
Like,
I wouldn't.
yeah.
I personally would not.
Yeah.
Some people, again, there's like an urgency of needing to be in a relationship. I think, I'm not going to speak behalf on every female, but usually when we get into our 30s, a lot of them do start panicking. A lot of them are just like, oh, well, is this good enough for me? Do I settle? I want to have kids. Like, there's so many factors with that where, yeah, they do kind of fall into this sometimes where they're like, okay, well, this guy talks a lot, but I guess I'll go with it still.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think that was a shot at you.
I think so.
was there?
All right. All right.
I'll still go with him.
I'll still settle.
I'll still settle.
If these guys break up on camera, I apologize for everything.
Oh, it's over after this.
We're done.
We're done. All right, I have the next one.
What's up?
So, after you've been on a date or two, this person is the one that's hitting you up at 9:47 p.m., 12, midnight, 1 a.m. Everything is, last minute with them. And somehow they're always in Old Town. And they're always late, they're always vague. What do? Do you set a boundary with them? Or
A girl's
Yeah.
like this to me?
Yeah.
I'm not mad at all. I'm up. It's 1 a.m. You're in Old Town. Let's go. Text me. This is my perfect relationship for this point in my life.
Yeah.
This would be amazing.
Dr.
All right,
Eddie.
let's- I'm
Dr.
going
Eddie.
to talk about the flip side.
Yeah, from a girl's perspective. If
you
a guy
like-
reaches
I don't
out to
think-
you-
want
yeah, I
the
don't think you
booty
wanted to
call,
ask me
that's
that.
fine.
I don't think you wanted to ask me that.
Yeah, no, you got the booty call. You're great. You don't have to have any attachments.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I could imagine.
Where are these women?
No, really, going kind of to the pattern check, like if it started off good where they're actually investing a little bit and then all of a sudden they're pulling back and, oh, where you at? You up? All that stuff. I see that as just as an avoidant type of person. It's for convenience and you're a placeholder. You're not a person of priority, clearly. I mean, they showed at the beginning that they were a priority and then all of a sudden they take it away and then they're just like, oh, not making any plans, no transparency. It's rude, it's disrespectful, and you're just like an option, I think. So.
In a sea of many options in Scottsdale, you just happen to be on the menu for 9 o'clock at night
Yeah.
or 1 a.m.
9:47 would be an early one. That's like,
That's early.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, I got the other. Okay, here's the next one. It's the I'm busy, never have time for you. It takes 14 hours to text back. Plans are always kind of maybe, or they never, commit to making a plan with you. But they watch your stories in 6 minutes. They're the first one to watch it every time. So, what does that say about someone? How do you interpret that?
I interpret that as mixed feelings.
Mixed feelings?
Yeah, like something's off there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. But that's not watching your story instantly.
Right, but not
They're not
texting you
texting
back.
back and not making plans. Do just ghost that person. Let them come back around on their own. They're watching you.
Okay.
Let them be fans.
Oh, let them be fans.
Mhm.
From a psychology perspective, what does this say about that person?
It's interest without investment. I mean, you're giving partial breadcrumbs to someone, but not really following through. There's effort and reassurance without the responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
You're not really committing. You're just kind of keeping an eye out, making sure that, again, options. I'm going back to that a lot. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot, but you have options here. So you meet someone, they're amazing, but then you can be like, okay, well, let's keep him on the side and let's see what else is out there before I fully commit. I don't know. What do you think?
I think I would like to date a 25 to 29-year-old girl with model looks who has life experience and is not crazy. Are there women like that who are single?
They're here. But
Single.
Yeah,
Single.
I think there's plenty
25
of
to
women out
29, model looks, not crazy.
here. Okay, what does not crazy mean to you?
Like she's not going to ruin my life.
Give me examples. You're giving me good stuff, but like I want details. Like give me a scenario.
I can't even think of a scenario. She's not going to ruin my life. That's like the bare minimum. She's going to make my life better, not worse.
Because it's different for everybody. So what's gonna uplift your life? Like, is she gonna cook for you, clean? Like, give me.
That'd be cool. I'd take that.
Okay.
Yeah, but
How could she
model
ruin
looks, 25 to 29 and cooks and cleans. Like, I think we're like looking for a unicorn at that point. Like, so I'm just saying not crazy is like a general thing.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause she probably has options too.
Yeah, right, exactly. So like these women are probably not single. So I'm like, I'm holding out for something that doesn't exist.
Okay.
Which is like, that's fair. My life isn't where it needs to be yet.
All right.
So I'm still
You're
building.
not ready for the unicorn yet.
Yeah,
Not
Okay.
ready.
the unicorn will find me.
Okay, last scenario. This is a fun one. So week 1, you meet them. They're absolutely obsessed with you. Lots of compliments. They're texting you all the time. They're making big plans. There's big energy. And things are going great. They say things like, I've never felt this way.
Oh, that's a love bomb. That's a Derek Deardorff.
You can't put them on blast like that. Week two, they vanish. They ghost.
Yeah.
You don't hear a word from them. Nothing. And then week 3, you get that text.
It's like a textbook narcissism love bomb thing.
Hey stranger. Hey stranger, out of nowhere. Like nothing happened.
Yeah, textbook narcissism. Like
Yeah.
that's someone who's just never gonna fucking change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not at all.
But I feel like this is more of a guy thing to women, and I've never been like that, so I've never actually experienced that myself.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, when I hang out with Casey, I start getting these like self-help things on my Instagram Explorer thing.
Yeah.
And they do say stuff like that, but it's always like directed at women. Because like I think that's a guy thing to do to women. Would you agree? I don't think women do that to guys.
Not
they
as
do,
much.
yeah.
Not that I have seen. I mean, there's memes. I mean, if there's a meme, like a famous meme on Instagram showing how guys love bomb women. I mean, it's funny, it's hilarious, but it's kind of a trend if they have stuff like that even.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're rewarding your dopamine response where you're getting all of these feel-good feelings. Oh, we're gonna travel the world. I'm gonna marry you. Our kids are gonna be so
People
beautiful.
say shit like this when they first meet someone.
Some people
Is this
do.
a real
People do,
thing?
yeah.
Is this a
I
real
have not
thing?
experienced that, but it'd be funny. I'd be like, oh, that's amazing. But
Hey,
I would
try that
be
on a
falling for
therapist.
it.
Try that on a therapist, my friend.
It'd be so funny, but no. Yeah, I mean, you're feeding your dopamine response, so it's reinforcing addiction rather than you're not really excited about people saying stuff like that to you, but it's chemically ingrained in you at that point.
Yeah.
Because these gestures are so granulose. They just feel good, right? Big compliments, big time compliments. They're sending flowers.
I've never felt like this way before.
Yeah.
So, I had, let's say, my adult dating experience in New York City, which, you could go out any night of the week and meet a random girl and go home with her, and you never see her again. So people just hooked up with each other. It was awesome. It was amazing. I highly recommend moving to New York City in your 20s, by the way. But when I was younger, it was like, you don't have any money, you don't have any of this, that. You just like go to the bar at 10 o'clock when they open and just get there early, get in for free, and just wait for girls to show up. And they still went home with you. You didn't need status. You didn't need anything. You just put in a little effort. So at least out there, it was always like, you want to put in as little effort as possible when you meet someone. So like the love bombing stuff, like that's just so foreign to me because that's like, you don't have to do that. All you have to do is just go up to someone and say hi. That's it.
For sure.
They're probably going to end up going home with you if they like you.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've had friends date around and they've told me, the love bombing is there. It's common. And again, maybe there's a difference with Scottsdale of just trying to prove yourself or whatnot. But no, it's emotional gambling though. It's difficult and it's not a fun position to be in, I would say.
So
we
if you recognize you're getting love bombed by someone, what should you do?
You could be like, that sounds nice, but let's see with a couple more dates, not necessarily the first date, if that's going to continue. I personally see that as a red flag if they're actually serious about it. And I mean, that comes with getting to know someone. There's building rapport with someone if you know if they're joking or not. I think on our first date we joked a lot about stuff like that, and it was hilarious. But I feel like maybe the average person, they'd be like, this is kind of weird. They don't even know me. So, I don't know. It's subjective on what you're talking about and how well you know someone. And we had phone conversations before our first date, too. So we got, I don't know, I feel like our sense of humor...
Yeah.
Our sense of humor matched, and we were saying all kinds of crazy stuff.
Did you bake a loaf of sourdough bread for this man after our first date?
I did.
She love bombed me after our first date.
I did.
I think that's
She's
a
like,
love
I'll
bomb
bake
right
you
there.
Love bomb.
forever.
That's a love bomb,
She
everybody.
definitely love
That's a
bombed me.
female love bomb, and it worked.
It did work.
It did.
Bake sourdough bread.
Yeah, females, if you're remotely interested in a guy and you can cook something, do it. Because it works.
So let me scale this back, actually. Let me ask Andy's opinion on this. So I come from the era of, like, again, putting as little effort as possible. If you're going to go out on dates with someone, first date, no Friday, no Saturday. Has to be during a weeknight. Has to be Monday through Thursday. And no dinner. Drinks only for a first date. How do you feel about something like that? How do you feel about a guy having those rules? Because I've come out here and I've realized I probably can't do that.
And this is going to be a personal preference. Everybody's going to have their own view, but you're asking my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think there should be hard rules. I look at that intently when someone is like, these are my rules, it has to be exactly like this. It comes off very rigid. It comes off in a way where it's like you can't just wing it a little bit. It kind of takes the fun out of dating a little bit. It's more like I see it as business if someone can't really bend at first.
Mm-hmm. And it kind of is business, like getting laid is a job.
I get it.
Getting laid is a job, by the way. So this is, relationships are different than just getting laid. But no, I was talking to Casey earlier, and we were going to do a double date with, him and a girl and me and a girl. And his first instinct was to say Friday and Saturday, and my gut reaction was just, no, Friday, Saturday, for a date? But,
tell me more about that rule you have.
You got to adjust.
Tell me about that rule.
It's when you're meeting randoms and you don't really know the person. You're not it's not like connected through friend groups or anything.
Okay.
You meet random people. You don't know this person. They might suck.
Okay.
So you want low effort. You don't want to waste a big weekend night where you could be going out.
I was just gonna say you're
having
wasting
fun
your
stuff.
Friday.
Yeah, you don't want to waste your Friday. You don't want to.
Gotcha.
You don't want to waste your Saturday. So you're like, okay, Monday, Tuesday night,
Yeah.
drinks only. You can bounce easy. You have one drink. If they suck, you just get out.
Do you pre-screen them at all? Like, do you have a phone call with them?
No.
Talk? No. Oh, no.
No, the less you talk, the more you talk before that first date, I think the more chances you have to fuck up. It's like sales.
Really?
You make the sale, you stop selling. Right? Someone is like, I want to make an offer. I'm like, okay, let's write that offer. I'm not going to be like, well, you should also look at also, did you see the garage and this and that and that? Because the more you show them, the more they're going to be like, well, maybe they find something they don't like. Yeah.
So you're worried that the more you talk, someone might find something they don't like about you?
It's that you don't want to make a mistake, right? So if they said yes, you just go with it. They said yes, go with it. Boom.
Okay, so let's say you make the plan a week in advance.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
and you're going out the following Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying anything between Tuesday and that next Monday?
If we're going back in the day, no, I would not. Today, It would be like, I'd probably get their Instagram, and they'd see me on social media and stuff. It's like, it kind of like soft builds rapport today. Back in the day, no, I did not do that. I'd probably text them the day before, be like, hey, see you tomorrow. Just to confirm they're still there.
Yeah.
Or maybe like Sunday night or something.
Okay, Sunday, yeah.
Like plan your dates for the week on Sunday night. Like, you still there? And then your Tuesday girl,
Oh,
see you there.
Yeah.
Then your Wednesday girl, see you there.
See you there, yeah.
Would you ever try a pre-screen call? Pre-screen call?
A pre-screen call?
Yeah.
I mean, it's different when you're out here and it's like, it's a small community, as we've talked about, and you often meet people through friends. I think I'm very rarely, if ever, just meeting a total random anymore.
Okay.
That I've been out here for 3.5 years.
Kind of know someone of someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody kind of knows each other.
Yeah. So, I think it's just a different style. So yeah, I would do that here.
It'd be cool to just see you do it and then give me an update on how it went.
Okay.
I don't know. You should try something different.
I'm getting
Why
a free
not?
therapy session right now, guys.
Yeah, why not?
I want you to know.
Here's the next segment I got.
I usually pay you for this.
This is the make it or break it. All right?
Mm-hmm.
First date rules. Do you make this or you break it? You make it part of your first date rules or do you break it? Say no. All right. First date. Have a plan for guys. Have a plan. Be on time. The end. That's one rule. Have a plan. Where you're going, what you're doing, and then be on time for it.
Yeah, I think that's all you need to do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're saying yeah.
Make
Yeah.
it.
Keep it as
As a
rule.
guy, yeah.
Okay. All right. Next one is no talking about past relationships. Like, I used to date Tom Brady.
I think it's a general rule you don't do that, but like if you're having a real conversation with someone and sometimes stuff's going to come out. Like, I'm not going to intentionally avoid it if it's relevant to the conversation, but I'm not going to bring it up.
Are you going to tell everyone you dated Sandra Bullock?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I actually don't know what Sandra Bullock looks like.
Oof. He's going to look after this.
I'll look after this, yeah.
Okay. What do we think?
Yeah, no, and no one cares.
Ooh.
Why are you with Tom Brady still then? I mean, I don't know. I'd be asking questions on what happened.
Well,
He
I
told me he was going to.
I took a jiu-jitsu class, yeah.
Yeah, I took a
No
jiu-jitsu
one cares.
class.
Next thing you know, I got knocked up.
Okay, speaking of, next rule is no trauma dumping. Let's trauma bond over our past trauma. So no trauma dumping.
Define trauma dumping to me.
Yeah, like it could be anything traumatic. Childhood, could be adult, could be past relationship, could be, anything like, oh, I was in this really bad accident and broke my arm in 3 places.
I think, those are red flags for sure. I think that's fine for a second date, not a first date.
There we go.
If you're getting into it. If you're really like getting into it with someone, yeah.
You don't need to get into your trauma.
Not on day one.
You don't need to bond.
Not the first time
you don't need to bond over your trauma.
Not the first time you meet him.
I would agree. Yeah, no.
All right, here we go. Next one is compliment someone like a normal person. I felt compelled to tell you, you have an absolutely breathtaking Heidi.
You gotta keep that.
I want to be friends with it.
I mean, who
Game,
doesn't like
boys
a
and
good
girls.
movie quote?
This is
Who doesn't
game
like
right
a good
here.
movie quote?
These guys might rip their
It
clothes
worked
off and
on
just
me.
start going
It
at
worked
it.
on me, so
Right on top of
it
it.
worked on other girls.
All right, that is not complimenting like a normal person, obviously.
Right.
Referencing Anchorman, by the way.
Yes.
Oh, was that an Anchorman quote?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you just came up with that.
Oh no, that's Anchorman.
Okay.
Yeah.
This actually tracks more. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Next rule.
Mm-hmm.
You should ask questions that prove you have a soul. Like, what's your favorite color?
How does that prove you have a soul?
Or just ask questions that prove you have a soul.
That prove I have a soul?
Yeah.
I mean,
Or prove you have substance.
I think anyone who meets me would
Yeah.
just see I have, I don't give a shit. I'll just speak my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't do that. Do you?
I asked some good questions. Like, what's your favorite color? Yeah.
Is that what got you to make the sourdough for him?
I was the one who asked him that. He's making fun of me because.
Okay, that's better. I was gonna say, Derek, I didn't know you were that lame.
Yeah, no, he's like, we're not talking about our favorite colors. And it was
Good
more
answer.
of a joke.
Good
So,
answer.
Now that we're friends, okay,
Good
what's
answer.
your favorite color now? Let's really bond.
It's really bomb. Yeah. All right, the next one is on a first date, you should not be negotiating your boundaries. Like, for an example, boundary is, please don't try to sleep with me on the first date.
Okay, is she communicating that boundary? Has she communicated the don't sleep with me on the first date thing?
It could be reversed too.
Oh no, I'd sleep with her on the first date.
You would, yeah.
I don't have that boundary.
Yeah,
I don't have that.
what if someone said that boundary to you?
I would
you respect it?
actually no. I would probably take it as, oh, she wants to have sex with me.
Oh,
Yeah. So actually, I don't think that boundary should be communicated for women.
okay.
Yeah. If you are serious about it, but if you're throwing it out there, maybe I'll test it.
Okay, what if you're a guy communicating that to a female?
I think that's a great game, and I highly recommend saying that. I highly recommend saying that. Yeah.
Well,
it worked.
You actually did
It
that.
was-
You actually did
I
that.
actually texted her that. Please don't try to sleep with me
it
on the
was
first
the
date.
funniest thing ever. Again, just our vibe. We were cracking up.
As I said,
Joke.
good game.
And I
I'm
know
like-
enough about her that she's not the type of person to do that.
Like, ew. But
Right.
no, he.
But it's ridiculous, right?
yeah.
It's just a ridiculous thing to say.
It's
You made her laugh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Of course you'd sleep with her on the first date.
Of course.
Of course you
What
would.
the heck? No, look at her. No, I would never do that. Oh,
Yeah.
And then I told him, like,
it's
Derek,
disgusting.
I'm gonna try so hard not to sleep with you. I cannot make any promises though.
Now look at you.
Now look at us.
Yeah.
All right. Another segment we have. I'm going to do a rapid fire. You're going to tell me if it's green flag, a yellow flag, or a red flag. Okay? All right. You're talking with someone. They match your energy with their text, the pacing, the communication.
Mm-hmm.
Green.
Great.
Green. Okay?
Oh yeah, green.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yep, that's what you meant. Okay. They talk about how horrible their ex is for 10 minutes.
Ooh, red.
Red.
Red. They check their phone constantly.
Red.
Red, yep. They only want to meet up late in Old Town.
Depends. 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 I do live in Old Town. That makes my life easy.
Red.
That's what he's like, Nick, for you, that would
Depends.
That would be
It
green.
depends.
That would be green.
It depends.
You can say green.
It depends. Well, does she want to meet up at, like, a gentleman's club in Old Town? Because that's a red flag. Does she want to meet up at a bar? That's a green flag.
What if she's like, hey, I'm out with my friends. Come on, join us.
What kind of friends?
Her girlfriends.
All girls?
Yep. All
Green.
girls.
All
Okay.
day.
Green all day.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Within 10 minutes of meeting someone, they ask, what kind of car you drive? Where do you live?
Asking what kind of car I drive is a red flag. Where do you live? I think it's a normal question.
Oh.
But what car do you drive? Yeah, red flag.
Okay.
I'd agree with him on that, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. The cars, it's like, why?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Unless it's relevant to the conversation. It's like somehow you're talking about cars and it comes up. Okay.
Yeah. Like,
But
you find out you're both in a car club.
yeah. McLaren. McLaren.
Yeah.
Only supercars. Love you, Roth.
Supercars only. All right. Here's another scenario. They're posting on IG that they're out with their friends every weekend, but they never have any time for you.
Red.
Yeah, I mean, that's red.
Red.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you're following my rules that I mentioned earlier, then it's green because you guys are seeing each other Monday through Thursday.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Next scenario. This
We're
person.
going to earn this weekend dates.
This person's
Earn
super
those.
hot. This person's super hot.
Mm-hmm.
Like way out of your league. Mind-blowingly
No one's out of my
attractive.
None of you women are out of my league.
You hear that? Mind-blowing attractive. You guys hang out and they're telling you, I've never felt this way. You're amazing. You're incredible. You're awesome. Is that a red flag or a green flag?
Wait, backtrack a little bit.
Yeah,
She's way out of my league.
Yep, she's incredible. Like she
Can't
is
relate.
the
Just
most
can't relate.
the most knockout you've ever seen.
And she's super into me.
Yeah.
Can't relate. No one's out of my league.
Okay.
Can't. I take it as a green flag. Just take away that out of my league part. Yeah, green
Okay.
flag.
Okay.
Super into me.
Not they're in your league.
Yeah.
What if they're in your league?
Oh, green flag.
Okay, green
Yeah.
flag. Yeah. Okay. That's good.
Andy?
Doctor?
If they're being serious and just going hard on like that, I'd be cautious.
Ooh.
I'd be cautious.
Yellow flag?
Or yellow. Yeah.
She's a
I'll
yellow
say
flag.
Okay.
I'll say yellow.
Is that because you know what love bombing looks like and you're protecting yourself?
Yeah, and it's like
Yeah.
obsession rather than true interest at the beginning, at least. And then you have to go on dates more to figure out if it's really love bombing or not.
Ooh. Figure it out if it's not. All right, last one. Last one. They're late. They're late to pick you up. They're late to meet you. And they don't give you a heads up.
Red.
No heads up is red. It's so easy to send a text. Yeah, red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red flag.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it for the scenarios, the fun scenarios. How are we doing on time?
Well, we've been here about 50 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You guys have anything else you want to dive into, or?
Anything you want to know? I mean, specifically on your guys' end?
Oh no, I've been to therapy many times.
Hasn't helped.
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm dating a therapist and trying to ask her what's wrong with me, and she won't tell me yet.
He's perfect.
She won't tell me yet. What's wrong with me?
Nothing's wrong with you.
Just don't sleep with him on the first date, okay?
Yeah, just don't even try it. Okay, don't try it.
He acted disgusted too, and it just made me want him more. So, like.
All right, I'm going to close this out before these guys start making out. I'm Nick El-Tawil. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you guys next time.